Hola! Today we're going to review direct and indirect objects and talk about the pronouns that take their places. In Spanish, just as in English, the direct object is the receiver of the action of the verb. Let's look at some examples.
¡Ay, Pepita, no! Leo el libro ahora.
El libro receives the action of the verb leer, so it's the direct object.
¡Pepita, no! Yo lo leo.
Isabel used lo, a direct object pronoun, to replace the direct object noun, el libro. But, and here is where Spanish differs from English, we must make our direct object pronoun agree with the noun it is replacing in both gender and number. Let's take a look at gender first.
Isabel, ¿tienes la revista?
Sí, yo la leo.
La revista is feminine, so it must be replaced with the feminine direct object pronoun, la. Notice in all these examples, the direct object pronoun always goes right before the verb. And as we'll see in a second, this also includes negative sentences. Now, let's explore agreement in number. Isabel no las lee ahora. Ella está muy cansada. When a plural direct object replaces nouns that are both masculine and feminine, we use the masculine plural, los. If Isabel had been reading only las revistas, we would have used the feminine plural direct object pronoun, las. The direct object pronouns that stand for things, lo, la, los, and las, are also used to stand for people. These four Spanish pronouns are the equivalent of the English him, her, and them. Remember that all Spanish direct object pronouns must agree in gender and number. So, let's have a look. Carmen lo ve. The masculine pronoun lo is used for one male. Y él la ve. The feminine object pronoun la is used for one female. Y Victor y Raúl los ven. The masculine plural object pronoun los is used for mixed company or an all-male group. Javier los ve. Las, the plural feminine object pronoun, is used when talking about an all-female group. Raúl las ve, pero está muy tímido. Now let's learn the direct object pronouns equivalent to the English me, you, and us. Me refers to yourself. Te is used when speaking to a friend. Nos refers to yourself and others. Here's Luna to demonstrate. Oh, la pera me ve. La pera te ve. La pera nos ve. We can pretty easily guess that the indirect object is the indirect receiver of the action of the verb, right? And guess what? What? Those last three direct object pronouns that we just learned, me, te, and nos, are also used as indirect object pronouns. For instance, Señora Magdalena me da las flores. Te doy las tareas. Es mi trabajo, lo siento. Nos dan una fiesta al fin de año. The hardest thing to remember about indirect object pronouns is that in the third person, the he, she, or you form, the indirect object pronoun is le, not la or lo, which is what you might expect. But here are some examples. Isabel tira la pelota a Pepita. Pepita is the indirect object, and the pronoun we use to replace Pepita, le. Isabel le tira la pelota. Isabel la tira la pelota. Isabel le tira la pelota. So, what did you notice? In each of those examples, the indirect object pronoun was le. Le replaced the feminine proper noun Pepita, the masculine proper noun Raúl, and even the neuter, usted. Just one word for all of them. Le. Le does not change with gender. Javier le habla.
El fútbol es un deporte interesante.
Le is often clarified with an additional phrase. For instance,
Juego mucho fútbol.
Javier le habla a ella.
Meto muchos goles.
Javier le habla a él. The plural of le, les, remains the same no matter what the gender of the indirect object it is replacing, masculine, feminine, or neuter.
Ay, yo no tengo dinero para un helado. ¡Qué pena!
Habla a sus amigos. Les habla a ellos.
¿Tienen ustedes un poquito de dinero? $5, por favor.
Habla a sus amigas. Les habla a ellas. Habla a ustedes. Les habla a ustedes.
¿Y ustedes? Solamente $1.
Remember, me, te, nos, and os are the same for both direct and indirect object pronouns. But the direct object pronouns lo, la, los, and las become le and les for the indirect object pronouns. Single object pronouns. Let's practice. In this activity, replace the highlighted words in each sentence with a direct or indirect object pronoun. Good luck. Como las papas. Las como. Escuchamos la música. La escuchamos. Ellos hablan a sus padres. Ellos les hablan. La médica toma una radiografía a Carlos. La médica le toma una radiografía. In the next 4 questions, choose the correct form to complete each dialogue. ¿Mariana nos invita? Nos. Sí, Mariana nos invita. ¿Quién te tira la pelota? Me. Juan Carlos me tira la pelota. ¿Comen pastel los muchachos? Lo. Sí, lo comen. ¿El profesor le da un examen a Celia? Le. Sí, el profesor le da un examen. Adiós.